Okay, XRP holders, you'll be left behind if you don't do this. So, you've heard me talk about this a lot. If you've watched any of my videos, if not, welcome. If you have watched my videos, welcome back. On this channel, I just share news articles, charts, stuff about crypto, stuff about Bitcoin, XRP, especially about XRP. I love XRP. And I usually, try to do that, maybe not daily necessarily, but 5-7 times a week. Try to put out some videos. So just get back to it. So yeah, welcome. But yeah, if you don't do this, you'll get left behind, and I don't want you to get left behind. And the thing is, have a plan. And I'm laughing because I feel like I talk about it all the time, and sometimes I make these videos back to back, and I'm talking about a plan, but then I spread them out, over days. But it just feels like I'm talking about it a lot. But it is, have a plan. And it says right here, expert says if you don't have an XRP plan, you'll be reacting under pressure and you'll be left behind. So some things that are happening, they are rumors, but there are things that are happening with XRP. The price is up a little bit as of today and recently, and I'll get into that in just a second. But it's being adopted by companies, and what it is right now, it has, in more recent cases, Ripple's takeover of Hidden Road, a financial institution that processes $3 trillion in annual volume. The announcement noted that the XRP ledger, XRPL, will henceforth be the tool for Hidden Road's post-trade transactions. XRPL will improve the initial 24-hour settlement times to just 5 seconds. So instead of 24 hours, you get it in 5 seconds, which is amazing and exactly what XRP does. It does it faster and cheaper than anyone in the payment world. But the rumor is, and I've made a video on this, if you want to go watch it, I'll link it below, is suggesting that the next significant move for XRP will be Swift. And again, if you want to know about more Swift, I'll link that video below and everything I talk about it. But in just real simple terms, is they're the top dog of handling all the international payments and money orders like that, but they don't do it faster and cheaper than XRP. So integration with XRP Ledger and Ripple, the company behind XRP, would be beneficial, I think, to both sides. Not just one, unless it was like a whole buyout kind of thing, I don't know, but it would be very beneficial to utilize XRP's technology, right, for Swift to do that. And so that is kind of the rumor, seeing when that will happen. To me, it's more of a when, not an if. But it hasn't, no official news has come out, so we're kind of waiting on that. But XRP is, it's strong. It's showing strong inflow of money and bullishness, and it's kind of moving with the overall market, which I'll get to in a second. So it's not doing anything crazy, but it is showing growth and showing resilience too. Especially right now, if you're following the stock market as well, all the tariff talk and this, that, and the other, and fear and uncertainty and doubt and all that. There's even this rumor that President Trump could soon unlock one $150 trillion fund allegedly hidden in a secret trust since 1873. That seems crazy. $150 trillion fund. So stuff like that. There are rumors. This is why you gotta laugh, because there's always some fun stuff in crypto. It's never a dull moment. But so we'll just have to wait and see. Let's look at CoinMarketCap real quick. At the recording of this video right now, crypto is down 0.334%, but XRP is up on the 24-hour 2%, and on the 7-day 7.46%, and it's at $2.27. The volume, the 24-hour volume, is up 63.53%. Market cap's up a little bit. So yeah, it's moving. and it's doing what it should be. I mean, as in following the broader market, but also the broader market is doing what it should be, as in, not kind of breaking away from the stock market and not doing exactly what the stock market is doing, even though the stock market is recovering a little bit too as well, but it's showing some differences now. It's finally kind of breaking apart from that. Bitcoin's 86% up in the 24-hour volume. So there's money coming into crypto. And just real quick, let's look at that's the Bitcoin chart. Let's look at the XRP chart, because this is going to be an XRP video. Phil, let me just refresh that. Okay, here's XRP. So it's rejecting that, which is what I would think on this, using the Fibonacci retracement, is rejecting this, and it's pushing back down, but it's kind of found some support down here and at this one, and it's broken above the 21 EMA, and it's flipping to kind of an uptrend. So we'll have to see, but it's showing some bullishness, and it's just, things are happening, and I don't want you to get left behind. So have a plan, have an XRP plan, if that is, if you want to hold for long-term years, or you want to make, double your money, or you want to make 5 times or 10x, which I do think XRP definitely has a potential of 10x, 20x, 30x, 50x, because 50x, would put it around $100, right? A little bit more than $100. I think is totally reasonable. I don't know, but in the nearish future, as in like a few years, I definitely think it's possible, and especially if stuff like this, like the Swift integration happens and more adoption and all the legal battles are finally officially over and stuff like that. I think it will, that will drive price up, with also it just being, just the adoption, the speculation stuff will drive it up. And I don't know, it's just exciting. It's always exciting in crypto. Like I said, there's never a dull moment. But I just want you to have a plan, and I'll talk about it in every video, and I'll keep talking about it. And it does feel like I talk about it a lot, but have a plan, have an XRP plan, have a Bitcoin plan, have a crypto plan, have, Solana plan or Ethereum, like whatever you're into. And I don't really go out of the top 10 crypto, and that's, another topic really, but like stick with kind of in the top 10. I would say that's the safest. But especially for XRP, I have an XRP plan, because it is one of the best cryptos, in my opinion. Whoa, just my opinion out there. That I think, and I've made a video on that, of saying like XRP is better than Bitcoin, and explain why, off of some facts and some of my opinion. But yeah, so have a plan, have an XRP plan, and if you want to hold and double your money, or you want to 10x your money, whatever that is, make that plan, devise that plan and stick with it, and you'll be okay. Like for me, my plan is long term. So, excuse me, I'm holding XRP for, I'll take some profits along the way, but altogether, like probably 10, 15, 20 years. And that's my plan, and I stick with it. So and I dollar cost average along the way, but that's my plan, and it helps me weather a lot of the moves and the news coming out and stuff, because I'm like, I believe in it long term, and I'm going to hold it long term. And long term for me is 20 years. So make a plan, an XRP plan, or any crypto really, whatever you want to choose, and stick with it, and you'll be okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.